to today's video, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, Taylor here, and today's video I'm going to be talking a little bit about prep, my update for you guys, because I know that you guys have probably been waiting on that, because obviously with things going on with the pandemic, things change. News comes out every single day, so I'm gonna keep you guys updated. And I also said that I wanted to start filming more frequently, especially because I'm home. So today we're gonna do a leg workout, a glute focused leg day. Super excited because I am changing my strength training up a little bit. I'm making a new plan for myself for the next 4 weeks. So today is the first day of that, and I am very, very excited. So I will take you guys through that workout. I'm also gonna make protein pancakes today using a new recipe that I kind of just threw together, and I want you guys to try it out. So stay tuned for that. I just made some coffee. It is 6:40 in the morning, and I just wanted to sit down and give you guys a little bit of an update. I wasn't gonna do a physique update today. I didn't really do a full one because I started my cycle yesterday, and I'm feeling very puffy and bloated, and my weight was up 2 pounds, so I wasn't feeling 100%. But then I thought to myself, I need to share this with you guys too. There are tons of women who are prepping or doing different things, and they start their cycle and their weight goes up and they lose motivation, and it's just a part of it, so it's normal. And that's it. So you guys saw what I was looking like the other day, my last check-in. Now you know what I'm looking like today. So I decided to just wake up early today. My sleep has been back to normal finally. That being said though, I do need my caffeine, so I'm gonna go grab my coffee, and then we will get right into chatting about what's been going on with me, what the plan is going forward for prep, and how I'm feeling, I guess. Ignore the hair. It's au naturel. So now that we are caffeinated, I did some research on what I should do in relation to competing in the States or here in Canada, or what I can do if things don't open up. However, Newfoundland did make an announcement, and they did push the show back to July 17th, which gives me an additional 3 weeks to prep, and that's obviously depending on if the bubble opens, which hopefully with the current lockdown situation here in Nova Scotia and no other province having their borders open, it will be open by then. They're also hoping to have most people vaccinated, I think, by June-ish. As for now, I'm just gonna shoot for the Newfoundland show because I have a couple extra weeks. And honestly, it's crazy how much relief I felt once they announced that. It's not that I didn't feel ready for the show, but I did kind of have a plateau over the last 2 weeks, which you guys know. Like, I was sitting at like 130-ish for a while. Although I do feel like I'm looking better, that was obviously affecting me mentally a little bit, and I think I was just extremely stressed out with what was going on, not being sure if the show was going to go ahead or if it was going to get pushed or when they're going to let us know. And I'm just so happy that they let us know early. And it was like as soon as we did a little bit of a diet break, I found out that the show was being pushed back for a few weeks, and my sleep was better, my energy was better, my body started responding, and it just feels really good. So I'm happy with the decision. I think that we're all kind of working together here to do what we can, and although it's unfortunate that it's getting pushed later into the summer, I mentioned this in a couple videos ago, like summer friends activities and things will go on. There's gonna be more time for that. At least I'll be shredded for summer. It'll be fun, and I don't know, I'm kind of just happy that I get to compete at this point. So July 17th, Newfoundland regional provincial show is the first show that I'll be competing at as far as I know. So I'm gonna do the Newfoundland show July 17th. The weekend after, there is another New Brunswick natural show, and I can drive there from Halifax. So once I'm back home, if I feel like I'm confident, like I can run through another show, and getting the extra stage presence and practice is worth it, then I will do that show too. And then the following weekend is the Natural National Canadian Pro Qualifier, I believe, in Toronto, July 30th, and that is the show that I had planned to do this entire time, my first national show. Whether or not that goes ahead based on what Toronto has going on, or if restrictions stay the same up to that point, I don't really know. I've been talking to a couple of friends who are competing as well, and we've been kind of weighing our pros and cons. And to me, stepping on national stage was the goal for this year, even a couple times if I can. So I just want to get that feedback and start pushing and working towards building a national level physique. I can't do that if I don't step on stage and I don't hear what the judges have to say. I also think it's just cool to go to these events and meet people and experience it. And I really wanted to go to the Olympia Amateur this year, or the Arnold Amateur, or both. I'm same with North Americans. So my plan, if the July 30th show in Toronto goes ahead, but I have to isolate when I come back to Halifax for 2 weeks, I'm not gonna do it. The reason being is I wanna go for the experience. I want to do a couple of shows. If I have to do multiple shows and isolate every single time, it's taking 2 weeks off real training. After a show, taking 2 weeks off from being in the gym and reversing properly and being active can definitely take a toll on you mentally and physically, and I just don't wanna put myself in that position. Especially in the middle of the summer. So that is where I'm kind of sitting with that one. If I don't have to isolate when I come back, if things kind of loosen up or everyone's vaccinated or whatever it might be, then I will do the Toronto show right after the Newfoundland show and possibly the New Brunswick show and compete nationally there, come home, reverse for the rest of the summer, maintain a weight 5 to 8 pounds above stage weight, and I'll likely go back into prep in the fall. That is if I don't have to quarantine coming back from Toronto. The plan, if I do have to quarantine, is if I'm gonna have to quarantine, I may as well kind of make the most of quarantining after prep, and I'll probably just compete, get the qualifications if I can, to compete nationally at the Newfoundland show, the New Brunswick Naturals, then reverse for the summer, maintain 5 to 8 pounds above stage weight, and then go back into contest prep in the end of summer into September, do either North Americans, the Olympia Amateurs, the Arnold Amateur, or all of them, or 2 of them, or whatever, or maybe some back-to-back national shows depending on what's going on in the US at the time that I can compete at, and make a little vacation out of it, meet some people, maybe do some collabs. We'll see what happens. That is probably gonna be my plan. And then if I have to quarantine, at least I got to compete a couple of times, or I got a little vacation out of it, and I got to kind of experience something new and different. I've already competed in Toronto before. I've been to Toronto multiple times, so it'd be cool to go somewhere different. And if I'm gonna have to isolate, it'd be somewhere that's, you know, warm, or somewhere I haven't been before, or just a new experience, if that makes sense. But if I can kind of make it work in my favor, then I will try my best. So that is the temporary tentative plan, I guess you could say. So right now, our current situation in Nova Scotia is still lockdown, full lockdown mode. But I have to say the last week has been a really nice refresher, a nice break. My body feels good, I feel energized, and I feel ready to dig deep. We currently are around 11 weeks out now instead of 8 weeks out. So more time to grind, more time to see changes, more time to be ready early, and that's always the way you want to go into it. So I'm very happy with that. I can't complain. I'm super excited to share with you this process. I'm gonna go enjoy this coffee now, do some work, and we will see you in a little bit. So I just plugged everything into my FitnessPal, and for this meal, I'm doing 2 big pancakes. I had 1 yesterday when I tested it out, and it was really big and filling, but I want 2 this morning. So it's 31 carb, 4 fat, and 38 protein. I'm gonna do semi-sweet chocolate chip pancakes. I might just do 1 of them as chocolate chip. I'm not really sure. It depends on how many chocolate chips I can spare. But that is the macros. So what I use for these pancakes is 20 grams per pancake of Kodiak cake mix. I also use 10 grams of this sebum protein. This is per pancake, so I'm doubling this up, remember. Some stevia. I mix it with baking powder, and then I add liquid egg whites and a little bit of cashew milk and a little bit of water if needed, but usually I don't need any. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very simple. If you want it sweeter, you can add more stevia, and I find that this protein mixes really well with the Kodiak cake mix. And obviously I double everything up, like I said, to make 2 pancakes. So we're doing 40 grams of Kodiak cake mix, we're doing 20 grams of protein, probably like 2 to 4 tablespoons of stevia. We'll do 100 grams of egg whites and like 2 to 3 tablespoons of cashew milk. So that is my little recipe, and I will show you guys what it looks like once it's all finished. So you're gonna wanna mix up all the dry ingredients first so the baking powder gets really mixed in with everything else and it all blends well, and then you can add the liquid stuff in. I'm also gonna add some vanilla extract, and I think just like a little tiny bit this time to see if it helps the moisture of the pancake. It wasn't dry at all yesterday when I tried it out, but I have a feeling that it's gonna make it just taste better overall. So we're gonna test it out and see what it's like. Similar consistency to like regular pancake mix. The second one's definitely a little bit bigger. So there you have it. That's my hand compared to them. This is like a tiny plate, obviously. I'm all out of big plates, but they're very large. It's a medium-sized pan. This one filled the entire pan, so pretty good macros for what it is. Okay, so we're gonna take some pre-workout. I have the C-Bum Series Pre. I'm gonna do a scoop of this with a scoop of cherry limeade pump surge. I'm gonna dry scoop this one, but I'm gonna mix this one with water because the scoop is just too big. A little bit of water there. I'm gonna mix some of this in my shaker and sip on it during the workout.
thank Emily for today's video. How was the workout? Good.
Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that workout. My legs are literally shaking right now. I did a drop set of those calf raises at the end and they just completely destroyed my legs. I think I only did 2. Yeah, I did 2 sets. I couldn't even do a 3rd set. But for most things, I like to do like a little warm-up set, and then I do usually 3 sets. My rep ranges are around from like 8 to 12 reps. So you guys obviously can try it out. Let me know if you do. Comment down below, tag me on Instagram. You guys can check out my Instagram page and my TikTok for more daily content. But I do post a lot of like daily tips and just snacks and like physique updates and all of that every single day on my stories and posts on Instagram versus YouTube. It's usually like 2 to 3 videos a week depending on how busy the week is for me. So that being said, the next video you guys see will probably be like a physique update, and as for prep, I will keep you guys in the loop on what's going on. I'm feeling really good today. I'm feeling well rested. I check in with my coach tomorrow, so I will let you know if anything changes, and that is pretty much it. I'm gonna have some Hydra Surge now. This is just the electrolyte supplement from Jacked Factory. I'm gonna sip on this for the rest of the evening, have a little meal, and probably just chill out with Emily. So if you guys are ordering from Jacked Factory, you can use my code TPT and you can save 20% off. You saw that I sipped on the EAAs during my workout. I really like that pineapple flavor. It tastes just like juice. It's so good. And I'm definitely into the fruit punch Hydra Surge. Watermelon was my go-to, but I really do like the fruit punch. So I'm gonna have a little bit of this now and just chillax for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like this video, comment down below for the algorithm, and if you ever have any questions, you can send me a DM as per usual. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one.